Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Neo. In this video, we are working on a client. We actually took off everything down to the bottom and started a full set. She's one of my favorite clients. I love her so much. She texted me and was like, I want blue, I want glow in the dark, and I want sparkle. So that's what this set is. We're just having a whole lot of fun. The end product was different. I really love the bling work, but it was just a fun experience. I'm using the Two Guys one-step coffin tips. If you cut them down long enough, you get a tapered square, which is my personal favorite shape and her personal favorite shape, so it was pretty good. Normally she gets really long extendo nails, but she was just kind of like, I want to try something new, let's just go regular long. So this was different for her. I'm starting off with my Young Nails Core Clear and doing a simple and thin clear acrylic layer. This is just to protect her nail from staining, especially because the colors that we're using are a little bit darker. And so that next time when she comes in for a fill or a design change, all I have to do is file down to this clear layer, infill or backfill with the clear, and then we can design right on top. So that's just something that I like to do. Sometimes I forget, but I like to do this on clients. And it's just a very thin, quick layer that I'm applying with the Young Nails Core Clear and the Red Acrylics monomer. So the colors that you see on the table, these two blue colors are actually custom mixes, and I mix them with many different things. So I started with these two acrylics that are actually color change. They're thermal acrylics. I will link them below. And I added glow in the dark pigment, I added mica pigment, I added other colors. So this blue is wet. It is actually this color, but when it goes cold, it actually goes a really dark midnight blue. The lighter blue color is, as you can see, swatched on the napkin. Dries a little bit lighter, kind of like a baby blue, mid-tone blue, and they both glow in the dark. I added like a crap ton of glow pigment that I also got from Amazon. I added, it's just, this set does a lot. It glows in the dark, they change color, there's bling, it's just a little bit of everything. So it was really fun to work on. So on her ring fingers, I'm doing a full nail of the dark blue acrylic. These are actually going to be covered with bling, so I just wanted to give it a blue base so that, you know, if I added bling, if there were any pockets where, you know, you didn't see the bling, it wasn't like a gap in the nail, which is going to be solid blue. So the ring fingers are just going to be this dark blue nail, and it's cool because you could see the glow even underneath the rhinestones. So on the pinky and most of the other fingers, she wanted a 3-color ombre. So this holographic silver that I'm using is, I think, by Revel. I will link it below if I'm wrong, but it is just a shimmery glitter acrylic, and it is a holographic like holo silver, so it reflects like the rainbow, kind of like a holochrome. I'm going ahead and applying that to all of the nails that I'm doing the ombre on. The pointer will be a full finger of this acrylic, like a full nail of the glitter. So going in with the, normally when I do my ombres, I do the tip color first, then I go in with the mid and then the cuticle area. But I realized after doing all of the tips with this glitter that when I went in with my first light blue bead, it basically covered everything. So one thing that I would just suggest, just because it didn't work out for me, is that if you plan on having a glitter on the tip of an ombre, just do the glitter last. Honestly, like it was just a waste, but you know, it's a learning experience. As you can see, this glitter is pretty. It reflects like all of the colors. It was really nice. Yeah, so I'm doing a 3-color ombre. I'm adding the glitter to the tips, but I'll have to do it again later anyway. So now I am going in with that lighter blue color. This is also a custom mix, and as you can see, it's like changing colors. I added a crap ton too much, and I'm just blending it down. I'm gonna want it to be thin layers because I'm gonna clear cap. And it is a thermal acrylic, so when it's cold it's one color, and when it's warm it's a completely different color, and it glows in the dark. And it glows blue. Then I'm going in with the darker color in the cuticle area, and it looks a mess now. It's all marbly, but that's just because the monomer is making it wet, and it was a little bit cool in the room. But they do have a really nice ombre to them. They're all over the place right now. They're glowing, they're marbling, they're color changing, you know, it's just a mess. So as you can see, I'm going back in with the silver glitter and just adding that in after, because it's like, damn, I covered it basically with the blue. So I'm just gonna be applying the mid-tone blue in the middle, the darker blue at the cuticle, and the glitter at the tip for the rest of the nails. And this is what my application is looking like. They're all fairly thin, which is great. And now it's time to clear cap. So I'm just going in with my Young Nails Core Clear and just giving it a nice bead, sometimes 2 or 3, but you know, don't feel like you have to be able to do it in one bead. If it takes you 15 beads, do what you have to do until you can get it down to where it works for you. Sometimes I can clear cap in 1 bead, sometimes it takes 3, sometimes it takes 4. Just do what works for you, but I'm just clear capping all of the nails. So after finishing with that clear acrylic application, I'm going in with my 80 grit file. I like to do this just because it's a tougher grit and you can get a really sharp shape. So I'm just going in with my pre-filing now. I don't have to do too much just because I'm always cleaning the sidewalls and the free edge, but it is good to just refine that shape. We're going for a tapered square. And as I do, I'm going in with my 5-in-1 crosscut bit. It is a fine safety bit, and I am just cleaning up the sidewalls, smoothing out the nail. You'll see me running my thumb over the nail and cleaning up the cuticle area. This bit is really great because towards the tip of the bit, it is more fine, as in the flutes on the bit are closer together, and as you get towards the, I guess, the tapered edge or the bottom of the bit, the flutes get a little bit wider, so it helps with debulking. So it's a good bit to use just for like finish filing or debulking, up to you. But I'm getting in really close to the cuticle area, and I feel great about that because it is a safety. So I'm just filing all of the nails, just making sure that there's no lumps and bumps, it's smooth, and that the cuticle area is nice and clean. And as I like to do, I'm going back in with a nicer file now. I'm going in with the 100-180 grit file. So it's a little bit lighter, and I'm just refining the shape. Sometimes when you e-file, you kind of curve the edges of the nails a little bit. So I'm just going in with this 100-180 grit file just to finalize the shape that we were going for, make it uber crisp. So I buffed her nails with a medium grit and then a fine grit buffer. I didn't show that on camera. And then I had her wash her hands. And I'm just in this clip setting up all the things that are gonna go on these nails. So like these nails had everything going on. There was bling, there was glitter, there was holochrome, there was caviar beads, there was color changing, there was glow in the dark. Like this set had a lot going on, but it was really, really fun. So for the nails that had the 3-color ombre, she told me that she wanted a cuticle cuff with bling. So I'm going in with my Macart gem glue and I'm really digging it in a bottle. It makes cleanup just so much easier. I don't have to use a brush and a pot. So I'm applying a small bead of that gem glue only in the area where I know I'm putting those rhinestones. Then I'm going over it with a glossy top coat and I'm just floating it over that gem glue, kind of building up like a layer of gel for the rhinestones to kind of sink into. And then I'm going to be adding some crystal AB rhinestones and I think an SS4 and some silver caviar beads to all of the nails in a cuff way, in like a cuff formation. So I am going to be giving the rest of the nails a glossy top coat to kind of get us started towards finishing these nails off. The magic of the nails is happening on those solid blue ring fingers. So the pointer finger with the glitter, the holographic chrome glitter, is just getting a glossy top coat, and I'm having her cure for 60 seconds. So I zoomed in for you. I am using the Zule Bling adhesive, and as you can see, I have a lot of blue rhinestones on the table right now. The plan is to do a ombre rhinestone pattern. So I saw something like this on Instagram, and it kind of inspired me of like, let's see if we can ombre rhinestones, but like in a way with different sizes, with caviar beads, just filling the nail with a lot of bling, so that it just looks like a cascade of ombre rhinestones. So I'm using the Zule Bling adhesive. I've already top coated the nail. And I'm using a myriad of rhinestones. So I've got Swarovski on the table, I've got regular Korean rhinestones, I have machine cut rhinestones, I have navy blue caviar beads, I have baby blue caviar beads, I have like turquoise and silver caviar beads. I'm also using crystal AB rhinestones towards the end, kind of to mimic the glitter that we used on the tips of the ombre. So I'm just going to let you watch me do this. I'm just literally filling in every space that I can. And once the rhinestone, you'll see occasionally the rhinestones won't stick. I just add a little bit more of the bling adhesive. And it's just best to work in small sections with the glue, not putting the glue a little bit everywhere. As you can see, I'm just kind of figuring it out, putting stones in places where I think they fit, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it, and I think it came out really great. I also think that the texture was kind of cool because the different sizes of stones and the beads kind of gave the nail a little bit more dimension and a little bit of a cool sparkle, just because there were different stones reflecting different colors. But you're gonna see slowly I'm changing the color of the stones and the color of the caviar beads to kind of fit in. So yeah, just watch it and enjoy me blinging both of her fingers. And as you can see, it's a pretty good ombre. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because they're rhinestones and there's like, you know, there's no way to really do that on such a tiny finger, but I think it came out really cool. And I'm kind of like, now maybe I should do a really long stiletto set of ombre rhinestones, but I got to find a client for that because that's going to be a big one, you know? But yeah, I'm just doing that again on the other finger and then we'll be done. Once I was done adding the final pieces, I went in with some quick spray, hurry up spray, and finished the nails off. This is a shot of the nails, lots of blue. They are special. They're really pretty. The length is really short for her, but that bling nail, y'all, that bling nail is it for me. I'm just, you know, it's really cute. I think it came out great. She was really, really happy. And, you know, these nails are busy, but she really liked them. The blue rhinestone nail, I mean, that is it. It's so pretty. I have another shot for you so you can see that they glow in the dark. This is what they look like, super vivid. You can see the ombre is a lot smoother just because the monomer isn't on the nails and it's, you know, tempered to her body, but this is what they look like with the blue. So they glow, they change colors, and there's a lot of sparkle happening. So I hope you like this video, you learned something, or just have, fun watching me work. If you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.